Welcome! In this section of videos, we'll go through the basic steps to create an Audio Architect venue file for a single zone background music system that will consist of a couple audio sources and a single channel of amplification for distributing audio to high impedance loudspeakers. Such a design could be deployed in a retail environment utilizing ceiling loudspeakers to provide shoppers with something to listen to. The ideas presented throughout these videos can easily be scaled for larger applications. Before we start adding devices and configuring them, let's set ourselves up for success. I've already created a folder on my computer named AA Video Demo Files. Next, we'll go to File and Save As and give the file a unique name, like BGM_system_AA215. BGM stands for background music, AA of course stands for Audio Architect, and 215 notes that we are currently using version 2.15 of the software. Every Audio Architect file has an extension of .audio architect. Next, we'll configure Audio Architect to protect ourselves against data loss. There are two useful features to help us accomplish this: autosave or file version. Please note these two features are independent of one another, but it's encouraged to use both. If Audio Architect is not shut down correctly due to either a software crash, a computer crash, or even being forced to use the task manager to kill Audio Architect, the autosave feature can be a lifesaver. Bottom line, it is used for post-crash file recovery. To configure the autosave feature, we'll go to File, Application Options, and General Settings. Here we'll find the option to turn autosave on or off, and we can set a time interval of 1 to 60 minutes for every subsequent autosave execution. In this exercise, we'll use the default 15-minute interval, so every 15 minutes Audio Architect will automatically back up our most current work. Let's say we've been configuring our Audio Architect file for an hour, and in that time we failed to save our work. Next thing we know, Audio Architect crashes for some unforeseen reason, and we have a slight panic attack because we think we've lost that first hour of work, when in reality we've lost at most 15 minutes. To demonstrate this, I've loaded an Audio Architect venue file that already has some devices in it, and I've used my computer's task manager to end Audio Architect. Now to recover the backup file, we'll open the Audio Architect application and see the following prompt. Clicking Yes, Audio Architect will then open the backup file. At this point, we'll want to save the restored file. Note that opening a specific Audio Architect venue file after a crash will forfeit the option to restore from the autosave file. The second feature we can use for data loss protection is file version. File version allows us to create a collection of Audio Architect files every time we choose to save the file using the File Save menu option or using the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+S. This is especially useful if our latest version of the file has become corrupted and we have failed to save any additional copies. To configure this, we can go to File, Venue Options, and File Version. Here we find one setting allowing us to turn it on or off. Now every time I save the file, a copy of it is created and a version number is appended to the end of the file name. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.